Every month you try to make money on paper, but every single month, life just keeps on getting harder for you. You get paid, and 2 weeks later, everything is gone. And this is not because you're irresponsible. The goalpost that you set for yourself keeps on moving forward even though you are working so hard. This is not about fear, it's about clarity. And in my experience, what I've seen about the economy is bad. The economy is not broken. You're not broken, your bank's not broken. It's been designed exactly to work for someone else. So let's see what's actually happening here. I'm going to explain to you guys why the dollar feels worthless at this time and why you keep on drowning in debt and what you can actually do to fix the problem. The dollar itself isn't dying, it's shrinking. When people hear inflation is cooling, they breathe a sigh of relief. Inflation cooling down doesn't mean that the prices are going to be going down themselves. It means that the prices will go up slower. Imagine this, if I punch you in the face every morning in the year, and then the next year I only punch you 3 times a week, is that progress? That's what inflation feels like. The dollar hasn't collapsed, it's been diluted quietly and consistently. You feel it in groceries, in your rent, and your energy bill. And as you've seen your living expenses rise up, your income on the other hand has not been going up effectively. That means you've been earning less than before. And this is not called mismanagement, this is exactly what monetary policy does. To fight inflation, the Feds increase interest rates. That sounds smart in theory, slow spending, cool the economy, but here's the catch. Billionaires borrow cheap capital at scale, but you're borrowing just to survive. Credit card interest is at 25% and mortgage rates are going to near 8%. You're not being disciplined. You should be concerned about the situation. It's a tax on future opportunity. Families are halting home buying and businesses are stopping because they don't want to expand too fast. And the people that already own assets, they're getting richer than ever because high rates hurt the bottom half, but not the top. Right now, credit card debt in the US is $1.3 trillion. That's not access, that's called survival. People are putting rent, food, and hospital bills on plastic. And this is not because they want to, it's because they have to. They have no other option. And what does this do over time? It kills opportunity. When you owe the future more than you own in the present, you've lost leverage. And leverage is everything in a system built for compounding and capitalism. Let's go deeper. People say the dollar is strong, but that's geopolitics. What matters is what your dollar will buy you today, not about how the euro will perform against a dollar. In 2019, living on $50,000 was realistic and doable. Fast forward in 2025, you need to be making about $65,000 a year just to feel the same. But most salaries haven't even caught up yet. That's called silent theft. Not by a thief, but by a mechanism. So yes, the dollar is technically strong, but not in your life. And let's not forget about tariffs. Tariffs are getting sold to you as an economic protection, but that's actually inflation in disguise. When the government taxes imported goods, companies pass that cost onto you. Your phone, your car, your air fryer, they all get more expensive. Not because of demand, but because of politics. And both sides of the aisle play the same game. Protect America sounds noble until you realize it's actually code for raise prices quietly. Here's what I think the next 2 years will be looking like. And I'm not guessing, I'm actually following patterns. You've got sticky inflation that's not going to be going down anytime soon. The economy has been slowing down. Just look at the job losses over the past few months. And let's not forget about the students that borrowed money just to go back to school. Now, they're not going to be having those forbearance plans. They actually have to pay now, so they have less cash on hand to do anything. And we also have midterm elections on the horizon, so that's going to be building up on the chaos that's already spreading like wildfire. And let's not forget about the AI hype. Efficiency wins, workers lose. People have been getting fired from their job just because AI can just do it better. This is not doom and gloom, it's called being in reality. And if you're early to the pattern, you might position yourself just to win. So what do you do when the game changes? You change your playbook. First, you need to kill off high interest debt. It's like a parasite. You need to build a skill-based income. You need to have leverage. You need to own assets that move with inflation, like stocks, real estate, and you need to invest in content creation if you can. Next, you need to stay liquid. In chaos, cash is king. If the opportunity arises, you need to have dry gunpowder in order to shoot. And last but not least, you need to stay educated so you can have an edge when the opportunity arises. This is the season of survival, but more than that, it's the season of setup. Because most people only grow when it's easy, but the smart ones actually build when the times get hard. Today, the game has changed and you need to switch up your strategy. You don't need to be a victim of the system, but you do need to understand the complexities of the system so you can build around it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you hit that like button and comment down below with questions that you want me to answer. I will see you in the next one.